Alright, I can see that I will have the prince here. How to win.
Forge did a lockdown! Hello and welcome
I just
to...
noticed!
What? Welcome
the
to
little finger on the big as your head!
What?
The little circle around the top. I just noticed that's you!
How did you not notice that was me?
I don't pay attention to shit. I'm not usually on my lap. Like, I haven't had my laptop for in a while. I probably noticed and forgot.
Since last summer. Well, now, I forgot what Forged in the lockdown. Hello and welcome to Critical Questions, the Unfathomable quiz. I've trolled the internet. What?
Can I leave now?
No.
Keyword, troll. Dave is a troll.
I've trolled the internet for the worst, best, most interesting and ridiculous dumb questions I can
Turn
What the fuck?
And with any luck, my guest will be able to answer all of them. I've doubts today.
So how do you feel? How do you feel the show's going so far, Dave?
Smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you think the show is going so far,
what sort
Dave?
of time do you call this?
This is the
Why are
middle of
you
the night.
doing the show so early?
But for
I mean, we're talking
guests.
Half
Get
past
that out of bed
12.
early.
I mean, who's together by now? You still taste the toothpaste.
He seems to think it's important to let people in Europe see the damn show. And
I actually still do taste toothpaste.
I've just never heard something so stupid.
It's not nice to call me stupid. At least not while I'm here. You need to wait until I'm gone, and then like that stupid bimbo. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I usually do. I didn't know what I was saying.
Right.
Forged
Hello,
in the
everyone.
love.
No, we've done that.
All right.
Today, we have got with us Esther, the African Humanist. Hello. Oh,
Did that.
Sandy,
Wrong way.
Mr. Bad Tempered
That's
Badger.
me.
Oh, hello. Disney's non-canon.
Godless Scummer.
Ahoy! He is canon.
Jenni Morgan. Seraphine Hyde.
Well then. Hey, lovelies. Or hello, lovelies. Excuse me.
And Math Pig.
Hayden.
Oh. Someone else just went bing. That's going to confuse me completely.
How much is 2 plus 2?
Hello.
42.
Oh.
That's the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Wait, what?
You appear to be in here twice.
Can you hear us?
I'm not sure what happened.
It
No,
went
that's
funny.
just
Yeah,
better.
that's better. I
We
lost
need
my
the
I lost my
African
internet for a second.
Just as I introduced you. We have the African Humanist, who you should all subscribe to. Her link is in the description.
I just actually say that also I had Esther on my channel the other night, and literally about 20 seconds after we went on off air, my internet died.
Dude.
So
We're gonna see if my internet can keep up this time.
I doubt it. Right, why has nobody noticed that Math Pig's not on screen?
I did.
Why didn't you say something?
I said, "Here's me hiding."
Here's you hiding. You ready?
Go.
Not that I spent half the night on this. Bing.
Voila.
Oh yeah.
There he is.
Yeah,
It's not a pyramid
Yeah.
scheme. We promise this is not a pyramid scheme.
There's a pig on the stream. Wait, what? Like pig is an oink oink, or pig is an wee woo wee woo.
That took you all night, Dave.
No, it took me 10 minutes this morning.
He had to create another slot.
What am I doing down here?
Down there?
If you don't know what you're doing down there, you might want to call a doctor, sweetness.
Would you like
This
to
is
not
not-
be down there?
This is not the Badger corner.
If you don't know what you're doing down there, get your hands away from down there.
I'm facing away from everyone. What's happened?
We took a
Let's put
vote.
you
I
in
don't know
timeout.
where the windows go. How about that? Will that do?
Dave, it's
Do we
your
have-
show. You
do
should
we
know
have,
this
like, a-
shit.
Oh, I like that. Badger's under me.
do we have the do we have like a naughty step for Badger or something?
He's in the naughty tent.
I thought there was a naughty corner, but did still not ruin all of them.
Yeah, pretty much. He made a mess in each of them.
Yeah.
I
No
think
one wants to go
Stool's
and
just
work out
ruined
why.
all the corners, so I wouldn't put anyone else in those corners for a while until they've been bleached at least.
Right, question one, Dave. Fuck's sake, come on.
Right.
Question number, whatever fucking number this is.
I have to leave early. Come on, the fuck, like.
You're
Question.
leaving?
Shh. Question. Question. 1439. What is your least favourite fashion accessory?
Oh,
Least favorite fashion accessory.
Oh.
Yes.
Pocket
red
protector.
red baseball caps that say "Make America Great Again."
my nipple clamps.
Are they fashion accessories?
Why would you
Well,
hate those? I love my nipple clamps. Wait, what?
I thought they were.
Do you wear them out in public?
What are we counting as a fashion accessory?
Well, it would be not an item of clothing.
Apparently nipple clamps count now.
It would be something you wear out
So
or
we're
something
talking
that
like
other people
we're
wear.
talking like jewelry.
Yes.
We're talking like jewelry or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, scarves are an accessory.
Well,
a jumpy
scarves,
hat.
and I think the cap
Is-
would
is-
be as well.
is-
I would say my church hats.
You have a church hat?
I used to have loads of them. When I used to go to church, honestly, I loved the really big and nice hats with all the different things hanging off it. But now they're all just in my cupboard, doing nothing, and I'm not going to have them on ever again.
No, that'll be a stream. That's your 1,000
Yeah, I was
stream
gonna
or
say.
500 stream.
You have
That's
to wear them.
the
Have do a fashion show for
There we
a
go.
mark. Go through
Digital
each one.
Hammurabi did
When
a hat stream for their 1,000 one. It went down really well.
When you hit 1,000 subscribers, we're doing that.
Okay.
There's been worse things on the internet from this community.
Not much.
Oh, I say.
You only just met Math Pig. Wait till you see his New Year stream.
I'll probably be working during it, and that makes me sad.
My New Year thing on the
Just
other hand,
look at it.
lovely.
It's nice.
Tasteful? Would you describe it as?
I thought I was very tasteful. It was art.
It was very tasteful, Math Pig.
Thank you.
It really wasn't.
It was. David Liar. David admitted during the intro that he is a troll, so do not believe anything he says.
It's kind of an acquired taste.
Dave, you don't want people to wear mankinis. Don't buy them for people.
Dargendorp says chastity belt. Dog says my platform shoes, lime green flares, and penis ring. Do they all go together?
Yes.
Matching.
Dargendorp says neckties are garbage. I completely agree.
I don't
Smokey
like
says
wearing
slippers
ties.
made from cats. Who makes slippers from cats?
Someone who lives where there's lots of cats.
Someone who understands. Thank you, Pooch.
You want mine or what I find not so great on other people?
No, either. I mean, I don't particularly wear any accessories.
Bracelets. I hate having things on my wrist
Fair enough.
that aren't padded and tied down firmly.
Yeah, padded is just not good. Go with leather.
Aren't bras a fashion accessory?
They can be nowadays, I think, which is fairly tacky.
I never have liked them.
A bra is a necessity.
Nah.
It's a lifesaver. I mean,
It is for some people.
for me, it is. It's a lifesaver.
I'd rather make other people suffer and be comfortable.
I would probably injure myself with my boobs if I didn't wear a bra in public.
Oh yeah.
What, would you bruise them up?
No, they just hit me in the face and it
I
hurt.
was going to say, never run.
I don't run or jog. Not with my.
Knock yourself out.
I have a hard time. I have a hard time deciding which is more callous, my knuckles or my breasts.
Someone saw a snowman with a bra on.
They
How
did.
nice.
That is amazing. That sounds hilarious. I love it.
Dog's missus just said her burqa. I didn't think your missus was Muslim. Do other cultures hide?
Maybe that's why they're laughing.
I'm intrigued what she thinks her burqa is.
She thinks her burqa is her burqa.
I'm confused.
What's your answer, Badger?
What?
What's your answer?
I don't really have a sensible answer to this question because I don't wear things I don't like.
What don't you like on other people?
On
to
other
be close
people,
Bless you.
any t-shirt, any. I'm trying not to bring up too often.
Any T-shirt that says Metallica.
Fuck it. Any t-shirt that has anything related to Disney Star Wars on it.
A little pin that says Disney Star Wars.
Maybe we should just refer to it as the D
but
word,
that's
and
gonna be
maybe
my
that'll keep Badger from saying it so often.
You know,
Make it into
That's
a
gonna be
curse
my
word.
answer, actually.
You know,
T-shirts with
Disney is canon.
T-shirts.
clothes with logos on. Clothes with logos on. I'm going
Yes.
with because I refuse to walk around wearing people's advertising for them.
Yep. If I'm going to wear their advertising, they have to pay me.
If they want me to advertise their brand.
Are you smaller than me, Badger? I'll send you a hoodie.
Exactly. if they want me to walk around advertising their brand for them, they should pay me to wear that.
Mm. Yes, I completely agree.
No, I'm not going. All my clothes.
Badger, you're really having crumbs come through.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
is dying.
All my
jump
clothes
shopping, basically.
They don't have the logos on unless it's either something that I
want to boast about.
I'm deeply connected to, like.
He cuts out every time he gets to the significant words.
I know, it's so funny.
I thought it was my internet, so I'm just glad it's not my internet.
I
even
thought
though
it was
love hearing
mine,
Badger's
which is why I
voice.
didn't say anything. Right.
Does nobody see me doing this?
No.
No.
It sounds no, we don't want you. It was like the system was installing a period after every other word.
Oh my god, he was talking like Shatner.
What?
Nothing.
What?
What's your answer?
I shouted pocket protector, but
you did. I'm not sure that counts though. I don't think anyone has ever worn that as a fashion accessory.
Oh yes, I
Hey,
did.
hey, someone has, and they have to protect their pins and their pockets. Just imagine all the pockets that have been saved.
That sounds like you bit someone.
Um.
I'm gonna go with no. Jeff.
I'm gonna say possibly. It's not I've got anything against people wearing them. I just don't like wearing them myself. Wristwatches.
I'm not very keen on a wristwatch anymore.
Clip
I've still
on
got a tan line. What?
If you can't fucking learn to tie a tie, fucking clip-on ties. I don't like lazy people using clip-on ties.
I've never understood the point of clip-on ties.
Nope.
I have a clip-on bow tie.
I can
That's
understand,
all right,
half
bow ties
understand.
can be difficult.
But even that it depends how often you wear one. If you wear one once in a blue moon, I've got no problem with a clip-on normal tie. Bow tie.
I have a few ties.
Weren't clip-on ties made for lazy Americans who didn't want to learn how to tie one?
Yes.
Probably.
I have a significant tie collection. I almost never wear a tie.
I like ties. I have lots of ties.
There are lots of other uses for ties.
Mm-hmm.
I have one which is my time travel tie, which I keep pre-tied in a special knot.
Is that to stop it from time traveling on its own?
Yes.
Forward in time, back in time.
The other reasons for ties are the reasons I have ties, mostly.
There you go. Tusk says they were made for police and security staff so they couldn't be used to choke them in a struggle.
Yeah, I knew someone would know.
Right, next question.
You didn't even want my answer. Fuck you too, Dave. Fuck you.
I thought you answered. What was your answer?
No, I did not answer it. My answer is toe rings.
Toe rings? Who wears toe rings?
Yes. People here in the United States.
Yeah.
They wear flip-flops and they wear fucking toe rings, and they're nasty.
What?
People without toe jam.
I just don't like feet, and then people like want to wear toe rings to make their feet, which are nasty to begin with, look cute. And it's not working. They're still nasty. They're feet.
I can't work out if how big the feet obsession is, because it's one of those things that the media has made a big deal out of because it's safe to make a big deal out of it.
So apparently, on like some of the dating websites that I'm on, a lot of guys ask me if I'm into feet because apparently there's a lacking in bigger girls that are into the foot fetish. I'm like, no, fuck that. Go away.
No, fetus is one of those things I've never understood.
I mean,
stay away.
You know, it's they can stay away. Like, hey, if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. But I'm not No.
Apparently, Jesus had a foot fetish.
He probably did. Everyone back then had a foot fetish.
I've got to say that's not one thing that's ever done anything for me. It's the foot feet. No.
I don't get the whole thing.
I did like the one.
Now you're breaking up.
I did look at who, me?
Yeah.
It's because I started a talk and Badger talked.
I've sent it to you now, Jeff.
Contagious.
Yeah.
Island internet.
You like Twitch ones?
Island internet.
No, I'm not going to say now.
Fine. Next question.
Hang on.
What?
On the foot topic.
On the foot topic.
I'm not into it at all unless it's shot by Tarantino, because he really knows how to shoot feet.
How to shoot feet.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I think I can only think of one person I've met that has expressed any interest in feet.
I'm not saying something on that topic because you talk to a lot of people about that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I know.
See, that's the thing. Like, I've met a fuck ton of people that are into it, but they're mostly into it because they're trying to find a bigger girl that's into that kind of stuff. Same thing with like a lot of guys trying to find a bigger girl that's a dom. I'm like, I'm not dom. I'm completely the opposite. But I've met at least 15 people that were into it.
Interesting.
Look at me remembering numbers and shit.
The forums.
So proud of me.
There are forums specifically for trying to find pictures of people's feet.
But that doesn't tell you anything.
Like YouTubers, they'll be going through all of the posts they've ever made, trying to be like, there's a foot in that one.
There's like, isn't there a database of like the feet of famous people too?
Yes,
right. Next question. I don't want to ask me
why I know this.
Why do you know this, Badger?
I said, do not ask me why I know.
I thought you said ask you.
No, I didn't. I said don't ask because I don't have a funny answer prepared.
The feet aren't really the big deal. It's the shoes that the feet are in.
Some shoes are nice.
Oh God, some shoes are just exquisite.
I like heels. I just can't wear them typically because my right ankle doesn't like me.
Yeah, I can't wear them either because I'm too wobbly. Too old.
Or I just tell people I'm afraid of heights. So.
I need these days. I need heels with outriggers.
Right.
But it's the shoes. Not shut up. It's the shoes, not the feet.
We're on to shoe fetish.
Moving on.
Right. Question 1440. If you could see the future with perfect accuracy, would you tell anyone?
I wouldn't have shown up for this and had to listen to Badger and Sarah talk about foot fetishes. No.
Not until after I made my investments.
You would be harassed.
There would be a few bets placed, I'll say that much.
Probable futures, actual futures.
Actual futures.
What good would it do to tell them when they wouldn't believe you and the future's not set?
They would either not believe you or they would believe it's a harbinger of the end times.
Well, that's why I'm asking, is it a set future or is it possible futures? Because if it's possible, then you can change it.
No.
There's no set future.
There is in this scenario.
See, Dave's an asshole.
Okay, so
we've known that, but
so I think that there's a bigger question about this question here, which is not only can I see the future, I now know that the future is deterministic in this universe.
Yes, the future is almost certainly deterministic. So anyway.
I'm going to have an existential crisis and explode.
Your question broke Badger, Dave. You should feel bad.
Well, the only good reason to know anything about the future is so that you could change it. So
yeah,
I'd tell people if I could see it.
You could
the point is, It's one of these iterative
First ever
things.
fortune.
Technically, you could change the future.
Yeah.
Not in a way that not in a logical sense. You would have already changed the future. The future that happens is the net result of you telling someone or not telling someone. Does that make sense?
Yep.
I wouldn't. I
There's a
think
few
if
people
you
that
knew,
I saw.
if you knew what was going to happen, you would just be living with so much anxiety and so much. I don't know. No, I don't.
But I
like
wouldn't
to
think
live.
anxiety would not take it away. Like if you knew for a fact you could walk out in front of the bus or whatever and time it perfectly that you'd be safe in time, you could astound people and it would take the fear away because you know you're not going to die and get hit by this bus. You're going to die at a certain time. Would give you freedom. Like.
You're using the defense that would make you invincible.
Pardon?
If you walk out in front of a bus, you're going to get hurt.
It would make you invincible.
You're using the Arthur Dent stab Romula beta clause.
First of all,
I was thinking more the Red Dwarf Cassandra clause.
You could be the first ever fortune teller in history that actually gets shit right.
Oh, come on now. Mystic Meg got at least 90% of her stuff right.
Jesus, when you're that fucking cryptic, you could.
Oh, Mystic Meg. Jeez.
Oh, good lord, yeah.
Did Disney have to spend extra money?
10% she got.
Did Disney have to spend extra money on copyrights to
change? Got wrong was
Star Wars into the Never-Ending Story?
No. Go on, Jeff.
I was going to say the 10% Mystic Meg always seemed to get wrong. Is she always seemed to predict who was going to win the lottery, but never actually predicted the fucking numbers herself.
Yeah. And I don't understand why there are fortune tellers if they worked. If a fortune teller worked, why don't they just retire after winning the lottery several times?
Yeah.
Why do they always have to ask your name when you call them? It's like, what's the cost?
Why do you think that if somebody can tell the future, they should be able to tell everything, particularly those things that are to their benefit? Maybe it's a thing that you only get snippets and pieces, and there's some rule that says never about your own life.
Dog says, I see your death in the future, Jeff. Possibly about 40 years' time. You're going to live to over it. You're going to live quite a decent life.
You're optimistic.
I foresee it next time you mention Disney.
40 more years of this shit to go.
I think my answer to this question would be something about I would approach people, look into their futures, and then smile smugly at them.
I know, and walk off.
You say Tusk says, yes.
I'd give them like a slight hint or something, like, "Oh, your lunchtime today is not going to go well."
I hope Dog realizes that he may have jinxed me to like fucking catch COVID and die next week with that fucking comment now. I hope he realizes this.
Tusk says, yes, I like spoiling things for people.
Well, you certainly spoiled my breakfast.
Dave, being a regular on Critical Questions is not decent. No.
Punishment.
Punishment, yes.
I'd just be a bastard right now if I knew and tell everyone the plot lines of season 3 of The Mandalorian.
Would spoil a darn thing for me.
I'd still watch it.
It's not called The Mandalorian. It's called Disney's The Mandalorian.
You said that, not me.
It's called Disney Wants Too Daggone Much Money for their products, and I won't pay it.
No, I haven't seen it either.
Sorry,
I've no interest in seeing it.
Esther, just to explain that Badger makes that noise every time a certain D word is mentioned.
There is a Star Wars.
Shots in.
Right.
There is a Star Wars question today. If we
I
get
have
to
a
it.
strong dislike for Disney Star Wars.
Would it be a question of Disney Star Wars?
Yes.
The real Star Wars, okay.
Or not. That's what the question is about. But we've got to get to it yet. It's several questions away, and we're already...
Yeah, I'm going back to bed. People.
Yeah, you got me for now 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So come on.
Right, all right, need the next question. We didn't get answers to this one. Sarah, yes or no?
What was the question?
If you could see the future with perfect accuracy, would you tell anyone?
No, fuck them.
Math Pig.
If I didn't like them, maybe.
Badger.
I said I would look at people, look into their future.
You taught them.
I would smile smugly at them and say, a situation appropriate line such as, "Oh, watch out for your lunch today."
I know something you don't know.
See, my thing for that would just be like, just look at them and just like, scratch my chin and be like, interesting, and just walk off.
I would reach around and pinch her butt a little bit and then say, "Oh yeah, okay."
I'm not sure what that's got to do with seeing the future.
She just wants to fill people's butts. That's all it is.
Okay.
Chadwood said, same rules would apply in the rest of his life. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. Jenny.
Turn
I
my
thought I
Apple
just
avatar
answered,
on
but-
for a second.
No, I don't think I would tell people. I think at best I would intimate to them what may be happening and see if they can figure it out for themselves.
Why has he got a blue lightsaber?
Because
He's a Jedi, not a Sith.
Because Kmart sold out.
He's very...
Because
he's
the hot
very
pink ones
obviously
were
a
sold
Sith.
out.
Fair enough. Jeff.
I depends on the situation.
So maybe.
I'd say it's just a situational thing for me. Yeah, it would be like, probably if I could say about or something, I might try them.
Sandy. Muted.
I predict there will be further audio and connection issues during this stream.
I've already answered, Dave.
What's your quick answer?
I know something you don't know.
Esther.
No.
No. Thank you. See, she knows how to play the game.
Wait, this is a game?
I predict Dave will not answer the question.
Oh, I'd probably
This is the
go
kind
down
of-
the taunty route.
This is the kind of talk show you get on late night UK TV, where the points don't matter and it's about the banter.
The points do matter. We've got points. We've got scores. Look here. Wonder who's winning?
What?
Brian.
How many points have I got?
You've never said what we get points for, so that's not fair, Dave.
Of course,
It's completely random.
We don't know.
It's not random.
You and Matthew just have a thing.
He sends the answers off to Stephen Fry for marking.
How many points has Brian got?
40.
Right, the next question answer is worth 50.
Right.
No, it bloody well isn't. That's not how it works.
Yes, it is. We just randomly shouted
The
out.
QI. Can I actually point out the QI rule is in effect here, meaning like I'm basically Alan Davis and never get any fucking points.
Right. When I get the new bot up and running, there'll be more points. There's not 50 points for the next.
How have you not got the bot up and running yet? For fuck's sake?
Because I
I
spent my
got
time
points
doing
last time, so
doing stuff
last
for other people.
season, so
and this. So my bot's not ready. Right. Okay, next question. Question 1441. Do you think towns should bring back the forum?
Yes.
the what?
Forum.
Please explain.
To you,
Yes.
this question was put in for you because you would know what it was.
That's what you get for assuming shit.
You got to explain it for the audience, Dave.
The forum is an area of town where all business and discussion and politics and news is shared and discussed. and decisions about the town are taken. I mean, technically speaking, it evolved into councils and markets, but it's this one place, the Forum.
Yeah, like they had in Rome.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's the public square, in a sense.
Is it now? Chad says, fuck yes, if my understanding is correct. We're not talking about Penthouse Forum. Uhan says town hall meetings. Kind of.
I got to step out for 2 seconds, but I'm going to quickly say yes would be my answer to this.
Yes is your answer, quite simply.
Yeah.
Jenny?
What was the question again?
Do you think towns should bring back the Forum? Chad describes it as the public square with teeth.
No, I don't think so. That's just stupid.
Dog says, my town has a forum. It's used for discussion and business. Drug dealing is a business, right?
No, I don't think people have any right to be standing around in some little designated spot of town and passing judgment on each other. That's just a bunch of bullshit. Life is hard enough without stupid things to have to deal with.
How'd you get planning permission to build something?
That's what we call a planning meeting.
We usually pay a politician.
That's just, yeah, but that's what would happen in the forum.
How do I pay my politician?
So all local decisions of local government would be available for public viewing. Is this the idea?
Yes.
I'm for this.
You're for.
I would say yes, because it would actually encourage people to be more involved in stuff and learn more.
Go on, Sandy. You're shaking your head.
I'm for it, but we still have it. People don't go and they don't say anything.
I know, this is the point. Basically, it moved into the town hall.
It's because it rains too much around here for it to be outside.
Yes, but the point is no one goes to the town hall.
Well, why would they have built a town hall if they were going to have meetings out in the forum?
Because it started in the forum. And they thought, we'll do this inside when it's dry. And then people stopped going.
So they built a town hall, and that's where they have their meetings.
Yes. But people stopped paying attention to what was going on. They don't care.
Well, that's their problem.
They start caring when they start building next to them.
I would say yes. I've got no clue about it, but I would say yes.
Yes. I'm towards yes. I'm not convinced, but
I think all government decisions should be done as publicly as possible.
Yeah.
Well, I don't disagree with that. But the problem is, I think it needs to be done alongside other stuff that people want to do, which I think is why the forum worked.
There should be like a.
So the forum should sit there and adjudicate every crime, petty or major, every misdemeanor.
They're all going on in the same place. Is the point?
See, if you want people in the United States to come to it, just give them food. As long as you feed people, they'll do shit.
Or
you do council meetings,
if
barbecue council
people
meetings.
Will come.
Yes, barbecue council meeting, pizza council meeting.
Well, I'd go to a pizza council meeting.
Yeah, have a barbecue.
Exactly.
Council
See,
meeting. That's an excellent idea.
Free pizza.
I would go to a barbecue council meeting.
Exactly.
And I would
Who
have
would
to
pay
see
for
what
that?
people are. I would have to see what people are putting on their pizza. Those pineapple people cannot be.
It would be part of the. It would be part of the city budget.
they what's the word I'm looking for? Misappropriate funds all the time. I'm sure they've got some to put into pizzas.
Well,
exactly.
They lost the fucking.
It can't be on a Tuesday.
2 for Tuesdays from Domino's. I just have the government budget. I just
can't have it on a Tuesday. You can't send everyone. Wait, no. You cannot send everyone out on a Tuesday night.
This is
They
also
have to
why
be at home watching YouTube.
this is one of the downsides of the forum idea.
What?
Everyone shouting across each other about when the pizza's best.
No, if you do it on Tuesday, there's going to be some prick that insists it has to be Taco Tuesday instead of pizzas.
And if you do it outside,
Domino's do 2 for Tuesday.
and if you do it outside, people will have ready access to rocks and things, and you don't want that.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. Council meeting with rocks sounds much better.
Oh, yes. Rocks will make it more interesting.
Everybody turns up in fucking rad gear.
Exactly.
You really want to go to a public meeting with rocks with people like QAnon?
As long as we're in the gallery and not in the area, yeah.
I never said I would attend. Like I'm. When people ask me about my politics, I just feel anarchy. So it's okay. I'm not attending that shit, but I'm gonna watch it on TV. Fuck it.
You like to watch, but not be there. That's sensible. One of my local councillors got hit in the head with a door a while ago.
Why did you throw a door at them?
I didn't throw the door.
Sure you didn't.
It was the
or just one of those. I didn't do it. You can't prove it.
Here's what happened. He was walking around trying to visit the constituents to get re-voted into the council, or however the fuck it works. And as he was walking up, somebody had an old shed door over there, just rested on top of their stack of logs for their wood burner. Mm-hmm. And the wind got up, flipped this door over, and smacked him on the top of the head with it.
Superb.
That's hilarious.
Right.
What it?
Well, go on.
Okay. I was going to say what it sort of harps back to is the sort of ancient form of like ancient Athens of direct democracy.
Yes.
And it actually, if people could be if it was more out in the open, maybe people would be more encouraged to get involved. Because what you get now is even with like the so-called quote unquote public consultations, if it's mentioned anywhere, it might be in a tiny little bit like that in a newspaper, possibly.
By the time the public consultation, the decision is made.
This is the thing. I mean, I found that out when I was involved with lobbying a local council for something. We didn't find out. It was only that I happened to know a journalist who told me that there was a public consultation, that we even knew what the fuck was going on, and we were the ones lobbying for this.
No, I've been involved in half a dozen things, and the decision was already made. Absolutely nothing at the public consultation makes any difference.
But one of the things that happened in Poland in 1989 when when Solidarność, the big trade union that was involved with effectively bringing down the Communist Party there, when they had to go into negotiations, everything was it was pretty much broadcast all over the public in the square. So those who were in there representing people. Representing their own members, could hear exactly what was being discussed. I can say now, even within like trade union negotiations, I'd like to know what's getting actually discussed in these meetings a lot more than what we know.
I think the corporate secrecy is very how at the moment they hide most things you can't show because it's a corporate secret is a mess. Right.
I may have mentioned this. On one of my change my mind posts. I think that any corporation big enough to influence the government should be all its dealings should be entirely open to public viewing, and open to the public changing all its decisions.
I think there is a way.
Of the government.
I think you're wrong, but I think there is something there. I think you're onto something, a nugget of something. But I'm not sure what right now.
If it's big enough to influence the government beyond people's ability to vote and influence the government, it should be considered part of the government.
Maybe. Add it to the list. Right. Question 1442. What is the worst advice you can give someone in regards to their first time having sex?
Put it in their ear.
In their ear.
Some people are into that.
You see, all I can remember from that is the Family Guy thing, which is once you go black, you go deaf.
I mean, there's the term eargasm.
I would say to him, just don't bother using any birth control or anything like that. It's just not important.
None of that.
No, you never get pregnant. I've heard that one. You never get pregnant the first time.
I've heard that one too.
I would just refer them to that video that Nevada. I would just refer them to that video that Nevada reacted to the other day with that guy.
Oh yeah, that one. Oh,
that arsehole, yeah.
Yeah, that guy needed to go fast.
I think I would. I might say to them that remember that God is watching you. God is He's omni. What's that word?
Omnipresent.
Present. Yeah. So
He's right there watching.
He's right there, it's watching.
So relax.
Watching your every move.
Yeah, and judging.
Remember, Jesus is watching, so put on a good show.
Jesus likes it when you're on your knees.
Actually, the worst advice I could give someone is do what I do.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
To be fair, you have to demonstrate.
I tried that once and I got all these slivers.
He wears pants. Jen says, try hard and get your expectations high. Tusk says, if you take it in the bum, you're still a virgin. Johan says, your priest is just showing you how much Jesus loves you.
Oh, goodness.
Sandy. Looks surprised. You're muted again.
Oh. I've got the perfect answer to this question, actually, in a sec. Okay.
Hey, Matthew's back. He's going to save us from this terrible question.
What's the terrible question?
It might stop
Sandy's mic's gone. Right, I have the perfect answer to this question, by the way. If you want really good sex advice, there's a show on the internet you should watch. It's called Critical Questions.
Oh, it tells you everything you need to know. It's
literally everything you need to know.
It's great sex noise.
What?
I went on there once, and now I'm
a badger.
I'm pregnant now. Yeah.
Robbie.
Stick it in her ear.
Are you going to name it after Dave?
What?
Or at least one of them, I guess.
I'm going to call it Toblerone.
Yes. Are you going to name it Toblerone?
I might.
You can nickname it Toby.
They haven't started sponsoring me yet. Can someone remind me where the Toblerone thing comes from?
The Toblerone.
Because you smell like Toblerone.
No, because Badger called the Toblerone exploding your ball.
No, that came later. We already had the Toblerone by that point.
It's because you smell like Toblerone.
Again, I think that came... Did that come before or after?
I don't know. I just know that's what you smell like, apparently. Not like I've sniffed you or anything, I promise.
Although
I want to know... Go on.
The Toblerone came from Switzerland.
That doesn't help.
Apparently, there's a bear on the logo.
Echoing. It was a question of your quiz, Dave, about stupid shaped chocolate or something like that.
Fair enough. I mean, my point being, if we were going to have a focus on a chocolate, we could have at least gone with some chocolate I like.
Your opinion doesn't matter, Dave.
My opinion doesn't matter. It rarely does.
No.
Dog says, all Critical Questions has taught me is how to bounce up and down on a dildo.
3 minutes, Dave, and I'm leaving. Do you want to squeeze another question in, or am I going to go?
You think you can get the next question in? No. All right, then. Question 1443. Would you rather have Disney Star Wars as non-canon, but Jar Jar Binks in every episode, or are you happy with Disney being canon?
I will go with, I'm going to leave So, thanks for having me on.
He's like 5 inches.
I love Badger, but I'm leaving. So, really nice being on your show today, Dave.
Answer the question before you go.
That's Rock meet Hard Place.
You do realise the position you're putting him in here.
Yeah.
Eddie,
The appropriate answer, Dave, is I'd rather swallow a hot poker.
You get Jar Jar Binks in every film, in every TV series, or you have Disney as being the setting of canon.
Jar Jar's going to be really old in the later ones.
Yep.
I mean, what's going to happen if you film something that's set like 100 years after? Are you just going to have Jar Jar's skeleton in the background?
No, he's going to be really old. He will have gone to the dark side, and it will have kept him alive.
So in this one, Jar Jar actually does end up being a Sith Lord, basically.
Yes.
The rumors are true.
Robbie, answer the question.
I have to go. No, I literally have to go. So it's just one of those things,
Bye.
Come on, all that shit stuff.
I'm going to beat the answer out of him later.
I hope everything comes out okay.
Bye.
Watch out for Klingons.
You've gone. Math Pig's gone.
You scared Math Pig, Dave.
Yes. Tusk says, can I put Jar Jar Binks in a canon? Sure, he survives. Chad says, could not give less of a fuck in either direction. Me neither. But I had to ask the question.
I think I could handle Jar Jar being beaten up in creative ways in every film.
So
I think I could arrange this.
See, I'm assuming that for mine, it's going to be like Jar Jar's going to die out like every episode, basically like Kenny does. So it's going to be like, a running gag that he dies every time. That would be funny.
I think I could work with this. I think I could make something out of this. I'd have in the background, like of each film, there's a shot in the background where Jar Jar like steps in some shit or slips over and face plants into a dildo or something.
And you maintain the merchandising rights throughout every future release.
Well, there should be a new Jar Jar doll and stuff like that.
So I'm fine with this.
If Jar Jar underwear.
If that is the price that I have to pay to get rid of Disney, I will pay it. I will find ways to make this work.
Would you want Jar Jar on your underwear?
I don't show people my underwear.
I don't care. I didn't ask that.
Is this just the movies and the TV shows? It doesn't extend to all the novels and stuff.
No, it includes the novels because the novels, everything's meant to be based on those.
Damn it, Jeff! You gave him an idea.
In the novels, I'd squeeze in a little bit in a chapter. There'd be a chapter where something's less consequential is going on.
Mm-hmm.
There'd be as this discussion takes place in the background. Some random Gungan walks in, slips over, and face plants the bar. Then falls to the ground, pulling everyone's drinks on top of him. Then, in another book that's set during I don't know.
Right, shush. Tusk says, not a big fan of Space Wars, so don't really care who makes the films, but Binks is just naff. Doug says, I'd watch Star Wars on Ice set in the Police Academy 7 world, musical singing Pee Wee Herman songs before I'd watch Jim Jar Binks. And Uhan says, canon is fine right now. Jeff.
Mr. Fix that, you may have not much Jar Jar.
Very good.
Oh,
Jenny.
What Jar Jar? It's Star Wars.
Jenny.
Jeff, you're going to get slapped.
You were the one that wanted more Jar Jar.
Yeah,
Jenny.
I said I wanted Jar Jar to be slapped in every film.
Jenny.
So it starts now. He's going to slap Jeff.
I'm sorry, I can't speak. People just keep jumping in on my
I know. Go on, Jenny. I keep trying.
I couldn't give a fuck. It's just about some stupid ass movie that isn't real and is really quite adolescent to argue about this shit.
Very good. Sarah.
I would go with Jar Jar and everything. He actually doesn't annoy me all that much.
Very good. Sandy.
Jenny stole my answer.
Esther, same again.
Same as Jenny. Don't give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck.
Very good. Right, next question. Question. 1,000.
Dave, you knew that was coming, didn't you, for having me on?
Very much so. Question 1,444. What is the best certificate?
Wait a minute, say that again. I like that number.
Question 1,444. What is the best?
One more time, Dave.
I'm going to hit you with a selfie stick. Question 1,000.
ASMR this
What?
time, you know.
Oh, he interrupted. Oh, numerous interrupters.
Question.
Okay, Jenny's enjoying this show way too much today. I'm all for it. Let's do this.
You got to whisper it into the microphone, Dave.
Yes, Dave.
Oh,
you have to whisper it.
Please.
What?
1,004.
Question 100. No. Question.
Do it, Dave. Dave, please.
Shush.
Yeah,
Let me read
say
the damn
the
question.
whole number.
Let me say the whole question. Question 1,444. What is the best certificate that you have ever been awarded?
I have it right here, as a matter of fact. Okay. It's this. Given heartfelt appreciation of the time and effort you have given in helping myself and others through the COVID-19 lockdown on critical questions. We hereby, in honour of this, present Godless Scummer with the Tremendous Time Waster Award.
That's lovely.
I still got to get a
why
frame
you
for
snuck
this.
this question in.
Say again?
So I wonder why you put this
I
question
completely
in.
forgot about those, so not that. Tusk says PhD in law. That's a pretty good certificate. Badger?
Has anyone seen my master's degree in sarcasm? Just a sec. How do I make this go? Here we are.
Mars University. Master of Sarcasm. And who awarded you that?
The professors are listed at the bottom.
Yeah, I can't read the names of the professors. I think they're just a certificate mill.
Some guy with an attitude.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, when I get my certificate from the same place Kent Hoving got his doctorate from, that will be my favourite.
Jenny.
Does it have to be like an actual printed certificate?
It has to be so. You don't have to have printed it, but yes.
I have none.
You have none. Your driving license.
Not this one.
What's that one?
Well, it's not a certificate. That's a driving license.
Jeff,
Got this.
Do they not come with a
That
certificate?
is,
No, your driver's license is keeping in your wallet. A certificate goes on your wall.
this document hereby affirms that Jeff Breeze has been ordained by the Church of the Latter-day Dude on this date, September 2018.
Tusk says, I once won a prize in a short film competition, but only because the organiser wanted to piss off a rival. I got $1,000, so I couldn't care less. Esther. Pathways to Ministry. You're muted!
You're muted.
Pathways to Ministry. Yeah. So I spent a whole year, and I've got this, and it was all just bullshit.
You see, this is it's the same as arguing about Star Wars. It's because it's just as bullshit.
At the time, it meant a lot.
I bet it did. That's the worst thing, though, isn't it? It means that much to you, and then to get past it and then discover and... Sandy.
I got 2 in 1 year.
Go on.
One was the Save Our Ass Award. and the company I worked for gave me that because I was able to write a very quick, easy program to help them get past a major ethical issue they created. And they gave me a great big giant butt form with a kiss mark on it. And I said, wait, is this the Save Our Ass Award or is this the Kiss Our Ass Award? That's what I really want to know. But that was the same year I had impaled this wrist on a pair of pruning shears, and I was in all this therapy and stuff getting the tendon back. But they also gave me the Klutz of the Year Award. and as I walked over to the stairwell to go up and get it, I deliberately kind of sort of tripped a little bit. just to make a point. And that was my one claim to fame. I nailed it both times. I don't nail it often, but I nailed it both times. I'm kind of proud of those.
Chad says, I got one for helping my friends to do Reno work. What's Reno work? And teach them when they brought their first house. I was awarded a dollar store picture frame degree for general awesomeness and excellence in home repair. Dawn Opet says, I was certified in soldering by NASA many moons ago.
Oh.
Did you actually get a certificate for that?
A NASA certificate. I like that. That's awesome. I want a NASA soldering certificate because my soldering abilities are shit.
I love the fact you said many moons ago as well.
Yeah, that was nice.
I would like it very much if people on the other side of the Atlantic understood that the L was silent.
Badger, what are you doing?
The Atlantic?
Dave knows what I'm doing.
Dawn Opet says, I can see Bad Tempered Badger's package. Uhan says, I had custom bobblehead made of me for
I've
selling
never
the most
wanted to see
high-speed
this
internet.
much of his package.
I suspect this is not really from Amazon.
Why? I know it's not really from Amazon.
I know what this is.
Dave knows who sent
amazing
it.
How much trouble allegedly educated people can have opening a box.
Oh, he finally got it.
Addressed to Mr. B.T. Badger.
Hey, keep talking. I'm just putting this up for a laugh.
I know, I was just watching it. Sarah!
Huh?
What certificate?
So mine's not a funny answer, sorry.
That's okay.
Mine's my licenses for all the states that I'm licensed for with my work to do car insurance.
I was hoping it was going to be with a gun then.
No, I don't need a gun. I'd probably blow my brains out. But that's not the point. I am licensed for all but 3 states.
Ooh.
And those are the 3 that don't require licenses.
Fair enough. Tusk says you call that a knife.
So you can do car insurance in all the states.
Yes.
Oh.
The excitement of what's in this, and I know what's in it.
Yeah.
And he opens
it's the excitement and knowing how disappointed his badger's going to be any second now.
I just got a certificate. No one sent me anything interesting.
You didn't get.
But I do have it on my wall.
Badger, do you have a full furry on?
No. What he has is a human costume that he wears some of the time.
That's my paws.
I just like his gloves.
He actually is a badger. You do realise this.
Sure.
Yeah. Or if he likes to cosplay as a womble every so often.
Wombles at Wimbledon.
And
so.
How to save a 7:30 stream?
Yeah, so that's my certificate that I got from someone around here.
Lower it, dear.
It's the non-canon award from Critical Questions.
Ah, that's cute.
There it is. And it plugs in.
It's got a battery. The lightsaber lights up.
It's a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Dave, wasn't this a fairly I don't know, a greedy question for you to ask.
To be fair,
like
again,
I said, he knows what
here.
he knew exactly what he was doing.
no, he didn't, because he didn't expect. I don't tend to think. How would anyone think anything I had done in that context was valid?
Well, I certainly wouldn't, but others.
You know you're going to threaten it
Yeah,
with
but you
a
still
knife.
wouldn't give me your address to send you one.
No.
I'm
have-
saying there's
you
a
could
certificate
have-
that you sent me, Dave,
Say again?
but I'm also proud of my licenses. So.
You could have the trophy up there on your thing, just there, on that shelf.
It's on that shelf.
No. Jenny could.
I just don't need any
Oh.
more junk in my life.
Therein lies my problem. Why I need to send it to you.
Sorry.
If that Dave's serious artistic project there, and you call it junk, I don't know.
Poor Dave.
Do you know how long it took me to find a helmet?
It's just that my contribution is not worthy of such expense of the British mail system. It's
It's all right. None of them went anywhere near the British mail system.
Dave used DPD. That's why mine got fucked up in the transit. He used like fucking cowboy outfits.
I say DPD is the French postal service.
No,
isn't it? Wasn't sure?
Wait. Dave is sending people pictures in cowboy outfits? Why did I not get one? I feel left out.
No.
Hashtag.
What if I
release
asked
Cowboy
nicely?
Dave.
No. Just,
Damn
no.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
Penultimate question. Question 1445. You just got a new job writing negative fortune cookies. What predictions and advice do you dispense?
Oh, I'll have to think about this.
The kids aren't yours.
Donald Trump will win the election.
See this cookie?
your General Sal's chickens was actually a cat.
The note's going to say, "Help me! I'm being held hostage. I'm in a place where they're chopping up humans and making them into fortune cookies."
Donald Penn says, there is no gods, grow the fuck up. Uhan says, Trump will be president in 2021. Tusk says, your date will give you herpes.
I think mine will be something like be prepared to shit yourself.
You don't.
You'll be
need to
hungry
look
in a
twice crossing
couple
the
of
road.
hours.
Don't be more than 60 seconds from a loo.
I predict salmonella pill poisoning in your immediate future. Ooh.
Sarah.
Mine would be the kids aren't yours.
Kids aren't yours. Sandy?
I predict you'll be hungry again in 30 minutes.
Jenny?
Silent green.
Silent green. Just silent green. Chad says, tell Jenny to read the chat, please.
I'm sorry, I can't access it. I'm down to one device and no Wi-Fi.
Right there. Chad says, lol, Jenny, my uncle had a good one for that once when he was bursting my balls trying to open a plastic package. How many fucking university degrees do you need to open that?
All of them.
See, when these new packages, which absolutely piss me off, those ones with the sealed edges all the way around and the form-fitting plastic, I went out and I bought myself just a nice damn box cutter, and I don't even argue with this shit anymore. I just fucking slice it open. And...
Yeah, I just object to you calling it a box cutter. It's a Stanley knife. Everyone knows it's a Stanley knife.
Well, not if you get one that's not a Stanley knife.
It's still a Stanley knife. That's a Stanley knife.
No, Stanley is a brand.
Yes.
It's not an actual,
So is Hoover.
I have a very similar.
It's stainless steel and rosewood.
It's still a Stanley
See,
knife.
my thing
That's
is
not a
that usually
Stanley
for those
knife,
things
no.
you need something like that to open it because those come in like the little sealed packages that you're complaining about, Jenny.
I have a very similar one, but I don't think it's fancy rosewood.
Oh shit!
It's one of
That
those
reminds me,
little
my
things.
favorite knife
Where's it
broke.
gone?
It's what I carry as my self-defense knife.
Your
As well.
self-defense knife.
Dave, where have you gone?
Right, what's that?
Blurry.
Don't say blurry. It's a Stanley knife.
I'm actually. You might think I'm being a bit treacherous to Blighty here, but I'm actually going to side with Jenny on this one. It's not called. It's a utility knife or box cutter. It's not Stanley knife is a brand of that.
Yes,
It
Stanley
was
knife
called
is a brand.
safety. It was
And all
called safety
vacuum
knife when I
cleaners.
ordered mine.
And all vacuum cleaners are called Hoovers.
Except Dyson's.
And all dumpsters are called dumpsters.
No, Dysons are called Dyson Hoovers.
Does that mean that all bandages are band-aids?
Badger,
Yes.
you just did a self-own there.
I've completely lost track of the check. Lane Runner says, Negative Fortune Cookie says that food poisoning is strong with this one. The free Lucasade bottle you find
Dave.
in lay-bys is actually Lucasade. No,
You
it's
gotta
not.
read it in the voice.
A voice.
The food poisoning is strong with this one.
I don't do voices.
And I'm aware that it's actually Vader's line, but fuck yourself. I wanted to do my Yoda voice.
Fair enough. Stanley is like Hoover and Tannoy, a brand name
Is
that's
that-
become
is that-
more generic.
Uh,
There we go.
How about Confucius says virginity is like a bubble, one prick all gone.
Yes.
See, that was I almost said Confucius say man who stand on toilet high on pot.
Yep. It's like-
Jesus.
Confucius say man who run behind bus get exhausted.
Oh, that's terrible. Right, we're doing the last question.
Dave, you forgot someone.
Who? Who?
You.
Two people, actually. You haven't answered the question.
Yes, Dave.
I don't think Esther's answered the question.
Esther answered first.
Oh, well, then my brain's dead. You answer the question.
And I've got to answer the question.
Yes, you have to answer the question.
I answered
Also,
the
I
question.
forgot
I
the question.
said, don't look both ways when crossing the road.
Oh, okay.
Well, you don't need to look both ways. Something along those lines.
Y'all are mean. Y'all just
Well, they're
mean.
negative.
You're mean.
What about one that just says your watch is wrong?
Just to annoy people. Nag at them.
Tie your shoelaces. There's a spider on your head. Things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, last question.
Your money won't go as far as you think it will.
You're going to lose your home.
Steady on. I'm trying to do mild inconveniences here.
There's a rock in your shoe. Stuff like that.
The thing on your arm is not just a mole.
I'm still. I think I'm gonna stick with my original answer though about like the kidnap note, the little kidnap note saying they're turning people into fortune cookies.
Mm. Did it
Your
taste good?
toenails growing the wrong way.
I watch you when you sleep.
Well, at least you admit it.
Right, last question. Question 1446. Would you rather eliminate all cats or all dogs?
Cats.
Yeah.
Cats.
Cats.
No? What? Esther, what were you going to say?
Oh,
It's not even a question.
I don't like cats.
You don't like? Oh, you're getting rid of cats too.
I'll tell you two reasons why. Number one, when I was a child, I got scratched by a cat so bad, scared the life out of me. And number two, in Africa, I don't know, for some reason, they made cats like evil, right? They growing up, there was this film about cats being demons. So when the cat stares you in the eye, the cat can make you part of the devil world. So cats are synonymous with evil.
Fair enough.
I gotta say, I actually think that film was fairly accurate. I think cats are evil.
Right, this question has not gone as I planned. Tusk said cats. Doorknobhead says cats. Lone Wanderer says cats are bitches. Jad says cats can fuck off all the way. Tusk says cats are massively responsible for the decline in songbirds. They're horrible little shits. Doorknobhead says in Africa they make cats are evil because cats are evil. Dog says cats, they're Satan's minions. And
I think I'm the only person who likes cats, apparently. So, but my answer is actually cats because dogs are trainable to be like seeing eye dogs and support animals more often than cats are. So I wouldn't take that away from people.
You get. Oh, this is the thing. This is the thing about what you can do with dogs. You know, we talk to seeing eye dogs, helper dogs, sniff out drugs.
Exactly. So that's the only reason I'm saying cats, even though I would be very lonely without my cat.
And a cat would be. A cat can be taught to shit in a box.
Unreliably.
There we go.
You've seen the whole video on my channel about cats, haven't you?
Yes, you love cats.
No, I don't.
Again, I think I'm the only person in this entire thing that likes cats. So
I don't mind cats as long as they are kept inside, and they don't come and eat the birds in my garden.
Who have we lost?
Mine are indoor cats. So
who have we lost?
Jenny.
Oh, Jenny's gone. Where's Jenny gone? Come back.
I don't know.
I bet you were not expecting an immediate consensus on this like that, were you?
No, not at all.
Were you expecting me to fight more since I like cats or something?
And she's back.
Yay, Jenny!
Yay!
Right, Jenny got eaten by cats. Indoor cats is the only way to go. Give me a few minutes. Tusk says he can shit in a box. Give him a few minutes and he can demonstrate.
No, wait. Indoor cats are the only way to go, my hind foot. Leave them outside.
No, don't leave them outside. They
kill things.
The extinctions.
Yeah, they like to hunt stuff when they're outside.
When they're outside,
and they also get killed a lot by people. So that's why mine are inside kitties.
That's a cat's purpose, is to stay outside and keep the mice down in the barn.
When they get outside though, yes, that is their purpose.
But
what they actually do when they go outside, they get together and they plot.
They plot.
Yeah, they can all stay outside.
Let me find my numbers here. They have caused the extinctions of several major animals in Australia and have reduced the population of wild birds and mammals in the UK by quite a large percentage.
I never said you couldn't hunt cats.
The cats outside are the second most, the second greatest cause of species extinction behind humans, and humans caused them.
Tusk says cats should be on the general hunting license.
And
right, so basically,
we are on their list of the next species to annihilate.
Yeah,
they should. I mean, they should be. Either that, we either got to be proactive about this now, or they are going to rule the world in 100 years' time. Yes, I think it could be that soon.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. One of my cats does have thumbs, and she knows how to open doors and containers, and it's freaky as shit.
And I think they're making. I mean, they're making all the money off of YouTube.
They probably are.
Yeah.
Visualize right now. Planet of the Cats.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. We're done. We can escape. We're going to kill off all the cats. It's all good.
And I will be sad.
But you'll have a dog.
No, we
So
won't
you'll be
kill
I
out.
don't like dogs. They're not as soft and they don't purr.
They-
We won't
And
kill.
they're
We won't.
dumb and they're like way too clingy.
We won't
I don't
kill off
want
your
to be
cat,
that
Seraphim.
Just you can keep yours.
You
Keep
can
yours,
keep
as long
yours.
as long as your cat is in no position to reproduce.
Oh, they're all. I'm a responsible human being. I fix my kitties.
Carrie says, "What a horrid
Not
ending."
ridiculous.
Very much so. Right. I'm going to
Oh
say.
yeah, hang on.
What?
Birds. I'm just reading the chat. Birds aren't real. Oh yeah, birds are actually alien spacecraft.
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't that what that worm hat guy believes?
there is someone on the internet who actually does believe that.
That's
There's a flat
disturbing.
He also believes that like koalas and shit are animatronics, and I want one. I want an animatronic koala. Damn it!
Fair enough.
Koalas don't make the noise you think they do.
I know they don't, but I want an animatronic one. That way I can just turn off the voice of
Oh, you
it.
could
and
you could change the
it'll be
noise. Yeah,
Yeah.
change the MP3 files.
fine. Exactly.
Right. We're going.
No.
Yes.
Why are
Sanity
there
says-
all these
Wait, where are
hats?
we going?
A screaming goat.
Why are there all these hats that say birds aren't real on them?
Why am I not surprised?
Birds are spy cameras for the gut. Right. I'm going to say thank you very much to Mr. Bad Temper Badger,
Now available on MySpace.
to Jenny, to Jeff, to Sarah,
Bye.
to Esther, and to Sandy, who's got distracted. Does any of you have anything in particular to shill?
No, I just got my usuals coming up on Sunday at the moment.
Aren't they done with this damn show for the week?
Nope. You're on tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got a discussion stream coming up. I have a
Have you?
special guest, Critical Cripple. When is it, Dave?
If you can handle, if you can handle it, relatively short notice, we might be able to do a couple next week. Because I can't plan any critical questions after Saturday. But I might be able to just sit down with not much notice and do a discussion. I won't know until after Tuesday.
If the chat wants me, I'll be there.
Right, you should subscribe to all these people, especially the African Humanist, who most of you won't be subscribed to yet. You should be.
You
There
absolutely
will be
should.
soon.
The links, Dave.
They're in the description.
Right.
Would you like me to get them for you?
No, I found them in the description.
We found them in the description. Very good. We will be back tomorrow at 3:30 UK, 10:30 EST. With Purple Rhymes with Orange, Ricardo, Quinton, Jeff and Jenny. So there is one other slot if someone wants that. Other than that, we will see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for coming. Bye.
Disney is canon.
Disney.